Chapter 2, Section 3, Adding and Subtracting Rational Numbers. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to add and subtract decimals and rational numbers with like denominators. To add or subtract rational numbers with the same denominator, we need to add or subtract the numerators and keep the denominators. In the first example, example A, negative 2/9 subtract 5/9. Because these two fractions have the same denominator of 9, our answer will have a denominator of 9. Now, a negative 2 minus 5. Let's take a look at that on a number line. A negative 2 is right here on the number line. If I subtract 5 from a negative 2, I need to move to the left 5 units, or 5 spaces, and I'll end up at negative 7. So negative 2/9 minus 5/9 will come out to be negative 7/9. In example B, I've got negative 4/10 plus 1.3. Because these two have different signs, this one is negative and this one is positive, I need to find different signs, means I need to find the difference of those two. So I'm going to subtract those two. I have 1.3 minus 0.4. Now, after I subtract those, I know my answer is going to be positive because there are more positives than there are negatives. So 1.3 minus 0.4, I'm going to come up with 0.9. But again, I know my answer is going to be positive because there are more positives than there are negatives. Let's evaluate 11/10 plus m for m equal to 3 1/10. 7/10, I'm going to substitute 3 1/10 in for m, and I will end up with 7/10 plus 3 1/10. Because they have the same denominator, I know that my answer will have a denominator of 10. So my answer will have a denominator of 10, the whole number will be carried over, and I simply add the numerators. 7 plus 1 comes out to be 8. Now if we look at the fraction part of this mixed number, 8/10, they are both 8 and 10 are both even numbers, which means that I can simplify those by dividing each of them by 2. So 3 and 8/10 can be simplified to 3 and 4/5. I take 8 and divide it by 2. I take 10 and divide it by 2.